Well, I think that's basically being a broker. You assist in your clients achieving their goals of one normally in the finance world, and one that they're going to profit from what we arrange in terms of arranging commercial finance, whether it be development finance, buying the freeholder properties, raising money for cash flow within businesses. Yeah, that's good for me. I enjoy that. My first client, or the chap who came to me just after the credit crunch looking for development finance. At that point, there weren't any lenders in the market that we knew of. He tried everywhere. His accountants told him to come to see Simon. We sat down, we had a really good meeting, and I managed to get him development finance from a lender, but on the basis, on the information he shared with us. And needless to say, that client is still with us, and we're on case number 16. It's fantastic. Why wouldn't they? It makes sense. A broker gets to the market quickly in terms of the lenders, and they get the money that they normally need to progress their business. But the hardest aspect is first of all having the contacts in the lenders, and secondly is to be able to present the case in a professional manner, which makes sense not only to the lender, to the client, to the valuer, to the solicitor. There's loads of variables, there's quite a few hurdles to get through. And the presentation is key. Without correct presentation, unfortunately, you're just not going to get the finance you want. The most unusual deal, I suppose, really, we did arrange finance for a horse racing trainer. Very challenging. Had the opportunity to buy a yard in a well-established part of the country where obviously there's a lot of horse trainers. He'd been to every single bank. Again, his financial advisor assisted that he came to see me. He came to see me. We sat down, we worked it out. We presented the case to lenders. Some lenders liked the case, some didn't. But we based it on the same principle that there was a deposit available. He'd been a successful horse trainer, and we managed to get him finance. Well, we've just completed on a deal within 18 days. So that's start to finish, purchase from auction, put the hand up. Client rang me after he'd been to auction, which is really unusual because normally they ring me before they go to auction. He told me he'd purchased and he had 20 days to complete. So from start to finish, I got the solicitor on board, got the valuer on board, most importantly, got the lender on board. And we did the whole process from start to finish, 18 days. Client couldn't believe it. I must admit, I was a bit taken back as well. Yeah, we did an interesting case. We did 5.4 million for a beautiful country estate in Oxfordshire. Absolutely amazing. There were a lot of variables for the case. I can't go into too much detail at that level, but what I will say, again, it was down to one, the valuation and the presentation of the case to lenders, make sure they have an appetite for it. But the client was absolutely over the moon with the service she received. Yeah, we got 50% of our business is repeat business, which I think that speaks for itself. And obviously, one of our clients has done 16 cases with us. We've got another one at 11 cases. So yeah, they're obviously they're in business to make money, and so are we.